Hello, good morning everybody. So first of all, very much welcome to all of you to the Show of Information channel. So in my channel, what we have to done now, I have started a series in which I have discussed all the stocks which will come into the very buying mode zone. Okay, and the stocks price has to be down continuously, but you have to know that what is the most buying position or in which position you have to buy the stock, and then you can hold the position for a trailing and long term. So for that we have to analysis Techno and Funda, both the analysis we have to do. So if you do not know that, I have already posted 2 or 3 analysis video. If you do not have to see this video, please watch it first and then see that what I have to see in that video. So in that video I have to discuss about, you have already watched my screen, is that Porimal Enterprise. It's a very good stocks. If you have already know that, if you have in the stock market, then you are familiar with these stocks. So initially we have to do some share price calculation. Today share price is decreases by one more than 1%, and the now CMP is 886. Okay, and 5 day stock price is increases somehow. 1 month is also increases. 6 month is major decreases. 56%. इसका मतलब उसका हाफ तो टूट ही गया. YTD year to date is also decreases 67%. 1 year में भी decrease किया, 5 year में भी decrease किया. But if you see the max to max return, it can give a huge return more than 1600. ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा रिटर्न है. उसका मतलब स्टॉक्स में कुछ पोटेंशियल तो है, but now there is something happening. That's why the stocks price is going down. But we have to know what is the exactly most buying position. Okay, it's a Porimal enterprise. It can diversify into both the field, pharmaceutical and also financial services. So now we have to do some technical not, and now we have to do some fundamental analysis. Its market capital 21,000 CR से भी बहुत ज़्यादा है, and current market price 887 and a high 52 week 1600. That means इसका price decrease कर गया more than 50%. So actually you have to know when the stock price has to down, the humans have to fear, and they cannot buy the share price, and they can buy the share in that position, because they have to thought that share is more down, more down, more down. But you have to know what is the most exactly buying positions. For that you have to watch this all the video, how we have to analysis this. So डेट टू इक्विटी रेशियो इसका उधार भी बहुत ज़्यादा भी नहीं है, 1.5%. स्टॉक प्राइस स्टॉक्स पी 10.57 एंड 25.7 इसका इंडस्ट्री पी एक्सेट्रा, ये तो चल रहा है. सो नाउ वी हैव टू डिस्कस अबाउट द some about positions, key points, some key what is the key point, and this share price and this stocks has to divided into two companies, financial service and also pharmaceutical business, two sectors. Among that 55% revenue they has to generated from the financial service, and rest of the 45% revenue they have to generated from the pharmaceutical sector. Okay, so they can divide it. It's a very good point for that company, and they can financial service capital leading ratio, asset ratios, GNP, etc. You have to watch it and reading it carefully. I have just using the skinner.com, a very useful website here. Wholesaler leading and retailer leading, strategic for partnership, investment in serum transplantation, DHL, etc. Pharmaceutical business 45% revenue, etc., etc., etc. You have to read all the documents carefully, what they have to say actually. Okay, I have read it. Now it's a some graph. The graph analysis we have to do in another software. Okay, so some pros and cons. Pros, and the stock is trading at 0.60 times its book value and providing a good dividend yield 3.74%. A company has been maintaining a healthy dividend payout for 70%. And there are some cons is also there. Peer comparison, and there is some stocks which you can which you can analyze this individually. it's a quarterly result from 2019 June to 2022 June. Quarterly, if we see that sales is remains same, somehow increases, but profit, net profit 448, and after that quarter result 486, somehow increases, but there is a not so much increases share price. For that we have to go the yearly profit and loss statement. Profit and loss statement, if we see that on 2011 March they have a huge profit more than 2000 CR, but after that it decreases and somehow increases, and they can reach the 2000 uh, near equal to 2000 CR. And now the numbers suggest that initially they can do something for that, the stock price or their profit has to decreases. Now they are dramatically or slowly increases their uh, profit, which can suggest that there is something happen in the stocks. They can go really very well. Okay. And compounded sales growth is, you can see that 3 years, 5 years, 10 years sales growth, compounded profit growth, stock price, CAGR, return on equity, etc. Balance sheet, in which what is the liabilities, fixed ratio, investment, borrowing, other, etc. You have to see that. Okay. The one of the most dangerous things I have to find that borrowings means उधार. इसका उधार लेने का तरीका बहुत ज़्यादा इंक्रीज कर गया, साल टू साल बहुत ज़्यादा इंक्रीज कर गया. 55,000 करोड़ इसका उधार है. ये इसका सम ड्रॉबैक भी हो सकता है, बट आई believe in that particular stock is that they can actually focus on it and can do some work on it. एंड वन मोर थिंग्स यू हैव टू फोकस ऑन दैट, बोरोइंग तो इंक्रीज कर रहे हैं बट उसके साथ लाइबिलिटीज भी इंक्रीज कर रहा है. दैट मीन्स इट कैन इंक्रीजेस linearly, not inversely proportional. Okay, that's why I have to say that they have some reverse the money and take the loan from any others, and take the loan from any other source and can use it on the business. So it's a very good point. Borrowing तो इंक्रीज कर रहे हैं बट लाइबिलिटीज भी ऑल्सो इंक्रीज कर रहे हैं. Cash flow statement, ratio, some ratio you have to observe there. And shareholding pattern, promoter can hold more than 40% share. It's a very good. And FII, forensic investors can also hold more than 30%. Domestic investor held more than 7%, and public held 16%. Okay. So this is the some fundamental analysis. From fundamental we have seen that stocks is doing very well. There is nothing to do on that. For that, but recently we have to see that stock price is decreases dramatically down. So now we have to find in technical analysis what is the exact position we have to buy it. So for that I have been used the Sherkhan Trade Tracker software. I am getting the access for it. So I have it's a daily it's a weekly chart. I am going to several charts. First we have to go half yearly chart. For that we have to see that in half yearly chart we have to find this is a very good stocks, and next we have to go quarterly. Quarterly we have found the stocks price decreases several from 2600 to near equal to 800. So 52 week high बहुत ज़्यादा था. It can decreases dramatically less. Now we have to go the monthly zone. The monthly we have to find the one very much good demand zone. Actually, what do you mean by demand zone? This demand zone indicates that, I think you have to know the basic of this stock. The demand zone indicates that here some buying take place. For that, this can move from this position to this position. It's a very good move from 900 or 1000 to it can increases more than 3000 3 times. So it's a very good buying zone in that criteria. So 977 to 608, it's a very crucial zone. From that you have to buy it, and now the share price has to be 886. That means within the zone. So you have to accumulate one by one or step by step. Now 806 you have to buy 2236 stocks. Now when it's comes down more, then you have to buy more. But I don't know whatever this stocks is going down more or not, it can be react from that position and go high. Okay, so we have to do buy some stocks in that position. If it goes down, then you can buy it also some more stocks. So it's a weekly position. Weekly it can says that it also decreases and now somehow increases. So for proper analysis we have to see that daily price, and now there is some written here, price is already come into the monthly demand zone, but I think price goes more down for finding the origin, but there is some origin from that the price is strongly react. I think, but this is not the accurate, but the zone is to be true. This zone cannot be any predictable. This zone is absolutely right, but from the where the price can be react, that I cannot be say what is the actual price. So I have to say that 977 to 608. It's a very crucial zone from that price can react. Okay. So according to myself, the price can move. The price can go to the lower zone. That means actually 650. I think the price has to become a cost to the 650, but I do not know what should be happen in that particular zone. Okay, so you have to accumulate it from that 886 to 650 and hold it. Believe me, it's a very much and sophisticated crucial theory that I have been used, and I have been trading in the stocks for more than 1.5 years. I have been using the analysis in that way. So you have been also use that procedure and you have to buy it. Okay. So today is for that. Till then, see you in the next class.